Hey cool kids, welcome back to the Cool Kids Campus.
Hello, cool kids! We're going on a field trip to the Strong National Museum of Play. This is a big one. There are so many fun things to see and do. We'll take a look at a few. We hope that you will come along too. We pass through the Rainbow Reef. We see fish. We pass the Field of Play and stop to take a quick peek inside. We see a cool race car. This way to Sesame Street. We see Big Bird. We see the stoop. We see the bus stop. Happy 50th anniversary, Sesame Street. We see a yellow taxi. We can get in and take Cookie Monster for a ride. We can make loud and quiet sounds with the short and long pipes. We can spin the blocks to spell words. We can work on the taxi's engine. This way to the bodega. We see a food cart and a food truck. We take turns pretending to be the customers and the workers. We hop in the food truck and prepare meals. Circle in the Square Cinema. This way to the theater. Hello, Bert and Ernie. We see a show playing inside. We head out and follow a path. We find a cozy little reading nook full of wonderful books and a comfy beanbag. We see a puppet theater where we can put on a puppet show. We see Elmo's World. This way to Elmo's house. We can go inside. We see a payphone and the count. Goodbye, Sesame Street. Hello, imagination destination. This is a fun place where kids can play. We see tunnels we can crawl through. We see places to climb, and we see slides. We walk up the stairs. We slide down the slide. We see a rescue helicopter. We head up the ramp. We take turns flying the helicopter. We can pretend to be the pilot and the co-pilot. We see Wegmans. This Wegmans is a pretend grocery store where we can shop and play. We grab a cart and head past the bakery. We see milk. We see a farm. We see ice cream. We see fruits and vegetables. We pass the market cafe. We see pizza and sushi. We see coffee. This way to checkout. We load our groceries onto the conveyor belt and check out at the register. We head over to All Aboard Station. We see the Strong Express. We see the engine. This is a train that we can go for a ride on. We see the ticket booth and the caboose. There are lots of cars we can choose to ride in. Look at the giant chair. We see a train table where we can play with a miniature train and tracks. We pass one history place and a fun room where kids can ride bikes. We pass video games and a fun place where we can stop to take a winning picture. We enter Adam's Atrium. We head in to Reading Adventureland. We feel like we're walking in to the places in our favorite stories. We head in to the Storybook Theater and look across the way at Mystery Mansion. We see the detective agency and the office. We head in to Mystery Mansion. Let's explore. We find secret passageways. This fireplace is one. It leads into another room. We crawl through and find another secret passageway. This bookshelf is actually a door. We open the door and walk through. We find another secret passageway. We can crawl through. We find a control panel with buttons we can push. We find spy eyes. We can peek through these two peepholes into another room. We head in to the office of the detective agency. We come out onto the yellow brick road and see two ruby red slippers. We follow the yellow brick road. We see an upside-down house. We peep inside. Let's go in. We find another cozy reading nook. We make our way over to a big ship. This ship's name is the Courageous. We climb aboard. We pass through tunnels and passageways. Let's explore. We explore below deck, and then we head upstairs. We see the ship's wheel. We walk over a bridge and find a cool room with a harp, piano, and cozy nook inside. We play this piano with our feet. We pass the giant chessboard and head down below deck to check out a giant sandbox where we can play. We head out of the ship and into fairy tales. We see the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. We can make his arms and mouth move. We head into his castle. We see Cinderella's pumpkin carriage and the Beanstalk from Jack and the Beanstalk. We head over to the fairy tale cottage. We can play inside. We see the troll and Troll Bridge. We see the goose from Mother Goose and the pail from Jack and Jill and Peter Rabbit in the garden. We head in to the shoe house from the little old lady who lived in a shoe. We walk through. We look out at the upside-down house. There's the shoe house. We head over to the wizard's workshop. We see the sword in the stone we head inside. Let's explore! We see a crystal ball. We see a wizard hat. We see a workspace for magic makers. We head out of Reading Adventureland and over to Bear Country to see the Berenstain Bears. Hello, bears! We see Mama, Papa, Brother, and Sister Bear. We can play in Bear Country. Then we head out to the Hasbro Game Park. Look at the dragons! We follow the game path, past letters that spell the word play. We feel like we are in the game. We see a giant Monopoly dog and a red Monopoly house. This way to the Peppermint Forest from Candyland. Look at the peppermint and the candy canes. We see giant Jenga pieces and a green Monopoly house. We see a fun game board spinner. We take a fun just visiting photo in the Monopoly game and then head back inside to the cafe. We see a giant Chutes and Ladders game. We can play. We see all of the old versions of Chutes and Ladders too. We walk through Superpowers School. We see Black Panther and the Hulk. We see Batman and take a fun photo. We see Iron Man. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Superman. And hello, Wonder Woman. We leave Superpowers School and head back to Adam's Atrium. We head up the stairs to the Toy Hall of Fame. We see Mr. Potato Head. We see crayons that light up. We can play them like drums. We see a magic 8-ball. Magic 8-ball. Will we get bored anytime soon? Very doubtful. There's so much to see and do. We watch as a ball drops in a giant marble run. It races around on the track past Mr. Potato Head, Jenga, and the 8-ball. see a fun, interactive bubble screen. We see checkers and a giant Etch-a-Sketch. We pass Twister and head over to a fun, interactive playroom. This way to game time. We see a fun version of Connect 4. We follow the path to a bingo game. We see dominoes. We see a board game called Mousetrap. We see a maze and a cool Hot Wheels game. Hello, Pikachu. We see a quiet room where we can stop to take a rest. We head back out to the Toy Hall of Fame and see a Jack-in-the-Box. The museum will be closing soon. We take the elevator back down to the first floor. There's so much to see at the Strong Museum. We'll come back again soon and check out the Dancing Wings Butterfly Garden. Before we go today, we stop to say hello to the fish. We see a beautiful butterfly codfish and a unicorn fish at the coral reef. We head back toward the main entrance and exit. We see a fun photo booth where we can stop to take a picture. And the High Line, a cool place where kids can climb. We pass a carousel and a gift shop on our way back out to the parking garage. There's so much more to see and do at the Strong National Museum of Play. We'll come back again soon. Thanks for visiting the Strong National Museum of Play with us. We hope you'll join us again soon for another fun Cool Kids field trip. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cool Kids Campus for more stories, learning, and fun.